morning, coming to you from a gorgeous sunny day. Some clouds are coming out now, but it's sunny nonetheless in Melbourne. And I've just grabbed my coffee. It's like 10:30, I don't know what time it is, but I need this warm drink. I wanted to start this vlog off this morning because I'm about to go film some content at Brighton Beach because it's just a gorgeous spot. I drove past it this morning after the gym and just thought, you know what, perfect, let's film there. And I need to film a couple things. Some things for H1 Personal Training, which is my online coaching platform. So platform, service, it's not a platform. I mean, there's a platform that we use, but anywho, you can learn more about that on my Instagram. But I've got to film some content for that, which I still need to kind of continue planning. Oh no, I did kind of plan it anyway. And for Indefinable The Label, which is my activewear label, I'm currently wearing the shirt and actually the sports bra and the shorts. I wore them this morning in my session as well. Yeah, I got to film content for that because it's our 1 year anniversary since launching in about a month, and I'm doing a birthday sale and a birthday giveaway. So if you want to enter that, I will either talk about some details later, or you can just go find out on other social media like Instagram and TikTok. It's just Indefinable The Label, but I've got to go film content for that because I'll be announcing those things tomorrow. So I'm gonna get kind of close, but I don't know, I like to do that, I guess. I'm really enjoying this coffee. I just really needed a warm, hearty drink. I had my bone broth this morning, that was nice, but I got my period like not that long ago and it's painful. And it came early, which whenever it comes either early or late, especially when it comes late, I notice it's more painful. So it came maybe like 5 days early, so not a lot early, but I think it was because of my big leg session this morning. And whenever I have a hard leg session and I'm due for my period kind of close-ish, then yeah, it happens early, I suppose. So I'm home now. I'm gonna go get the rest of my stuff and get straight to doing some content. I need to get back in this habit of vlogging because I'm just not in the habit. Oh, I just ate, so it's just digesting. I just had protein oats. I was craving just like fiber. Content creation went well this morning. I probably will like put in some little bits, but it's all just portrait videos. But yeah, I got honked at once, waved at several times, and a lot of stares. And I am surprised with how comfortable I felt. I think it helped that it wasn't like super duper busy. Like if I was doing it at Burleigh, it'd be just so busy pretty much like all the time, unless I went like at actual midnight, and then it would be unsafe and poorly lit. So yeah, but because this place was like, it had people running by, riding by, walking by and driving by, but it was relatively like consistent but not overcrowded, so I was never really being stared at by more than like 5 people at a time. So it wasn't like overwhelming, and you know what's going to happen. And I think as well that like when it's filming professional stuff, like when it's filming for activewear, like the marketing for that stuff wasn't really too silly. It was like with the cardboard and stuff, but because I know it's for that, I'm like, well, I'm like a content creator for a brand, so like, oh, this is not silly. It's not, no one should be judging me for this because this is just like my job. And then same with H1 Personal Training, when I'm filming like a talking video, it's a little bit more out there because I'm standing there talking to a video with like microphone. But then I feel like I'm the professional with the information that I'm giving for my clients. I'm giving value. So it feels like right. But then when I put the green screen thing on, like the green screen suit thing, I'm like, this is just too ridiculous, where it makes sense if people were to stare at me. I would be concerned if they weren't, because that would mean it's normal, and to just like not even acknowledge it. So it makes sense, and it's kind of like, well, you're putting it on to kind of draw attention to yourself online. There's less people in person than there will be online, so like, yeah, I don't know, I was a lot more comfortable with it than I thought. So I'm going to get back into some work. I'm gonna edit some of the content and whatnot. While I ate, I just did some work on my phone. I can't help myself. As soon as I open my phone, I open Instagram, and then it just flows and you start working. It's better than going in a scroll hole, because I occasionally do that too. But anyway, I'm gonna do some work now, and then I'll talk to you at some point later on. I'm getting real with you guys right now. This is my honest dinner tonight. This is also my honest little setup. You can clearly see in the mirror reflection there, like, it's just, my life is not together, but I am doing my best. And for dinner tonight, we have some pre-prepared chicken and rice, chicken breast and long grain white rice. Just salt and pepper on top, because I don't have any other seasonings. And then I was craving this. I don't know, I just love my salty food sometimes, but then also I'm really a sweet tooth. I think I've come to the conclusion that I just like food in general. But I've got myself some sourdough toast, well, air fried, with some Vegemite and cheese. And I know some people don't agree with Vegemite and cheese, but to that I say fuck you. And then I've got my Pepsi Max here. I'm gonna watch some YouTube or Netflix. Probably, like, I'm feeling a documentary, so we might do that. It's all tracked, but it's just very random. It's like girl dinner vibes. But that's what happens when you're lazy, but gotta do the bare minimum, and you make it work. Good morning. So I'm about to go for a run. This is my first run of this week. It's only Tuesday, but my first run of this week. I think it's my only my third run since being here. And I've been here just over a week, which, I mean, it's not bad. It's less runs than I've done. I've done far less runs in September than I did August. I did 100 kilometers of running in August, but and that was to raise for the Fred Hollows Foundation. So I don't think I spoke about that or vlogged it all during that, but I did it. Proud of myself for that. But then September, I barely ran because it just wasn't on my priority list. But now we've got capacity for it again. Now that I've moved, settling in day by day, and I feel like the only thing I need to do to settle in more is to just get back to my regular routine. And with running, like, I've never had a regular routine because I only really started running at the start of this year, and then I had to take a break from it because I burnt my body out and I caused some issues, so I had to take almost a month off of running consistently. I ran a couple times within the month, once a week or so, but small runs, and then eased back into it, and then did that whole 100 kilometers of running across August. And now September, just did not plan to ease off it. Honestly, I had a whole plan figured out, and then I was like, oh, let's move to Melbourne, and then completely up all my life. Yeah, now it's October 1st. Happy October. And we've got a full month's training already sorted out, so knock on wood that we can stick to that. Assuming that everything else in life goes fine. I don't see anything popping up that would cause me to stop it unless I injure myself, but again, knock on wood. So I've had some food, as you saw, just for some energy. It's an 8K run. It's not a long run or anything, but I do want to start fueling before my runs in the morning and just giving myself some time, because I have this thing in my head where I only feel so accomplished, or I'm a good person, or I'm doing well and whatever if I do things really early and like I do the longest run. Like I would make myself feel bad and wrong. And I know logically this entire time that I'm wrong. It's just the feeling that comes from it that like it's not enough if I run anything less than 10k. It's not enough if I run anything slower than a 7-minute pace. Anything more than a 7-minute pace, whatever you want to say. And yeah, it's not okay if I run after 5 a.m. I'm like, Hayley, you don't have to do that. Like, it's not even optimal at that stage, because if you ran every single run at a 10k, if you ran every run more than 10 kilometers and you did it always before 5, but you didn't get enough sleep and then you didn't fuel beforehand, and because they're long runs you need to fuel, like it just wasn't optimal. But that's what the way that I'm overcoming those, negative voices in my head is by simply not following through with them and not waking up at 4 a.m. to go and do the run super early and do 15Ks. Like, I'm not doing that because it's not sustainable for like everything else that I'm doing. Like, because I'm still bouldering, gym, and now I'll be doing F45 classes since I've gotten a job there. I don't know if I've told you, but I have. And yeah, it's like, it's just not sustainable. If I was doing like an Ironman, yeah, I'd have to do that kind of shit. But even then, like, they still do smaller runs. And I feel better. I feel better for it because I know that like this is okay. I don't have to wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. every day to be a good person. Yeah, I don't know where that comes from. Probably the fact that you get so much praise when you do wake up super early, and then because then that becomes normal, you have to keep pushing it earlier and earlier and doing better and bigger things to keep getting that praise. So yeah, and I think that like deep wired, probably a lot of us, but very much myself, like I do love external validation, and I have to work hard, and well, not super hard, just consciously to not become reliant on it again. So that's what I need to keep doing, is reminding myself like I don't have to wake up super early. That's not the only way that I'm ever valid or worthy of any kind of validation, especially from myself. Like, I don't have to do all these things that I think I have to do to be impressive. Like, maybe people will be impressed for like 2 seconds, but then they'll forget about it and move on. And no one cares. Like, stop doing things to be impressive to other people that you don't even know, or don't even know or care about you. So, oh my god, that feels so good. Oh yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, all right. Nice. That was a good run, honestly. Like, felt like it went on forever. What am I gonna do today? Well, I know what I've got to do. I've got a lot of work to do, but I might go to the cafe and work. I feel like I've been cooped up here a lot, so I want to get out there. Fuck. Oh, stunning. Oh, okay. Stunning. Yeah. Hello. It's time for the little grocery haul. Alright, it wasn't a big grocery haul today, but we got some things, some of the core things. This one was just cheap, so I decided might as well try the cheap option, especially if it just tastes exactly the same as Pepsi Max and Coke No Sugar. Like, why not? 2 capsicums, spinach, lemon, some wholemeal crumpets, some seasoning, because all I have is salt and pepper, but I brought the lemon to squeeze over my chicken or whatever really, and then some taco seasoning. Some Mr. Beast chocolate bar, like the sea salt one. Got 2 packs of salmon because I thought might as well while I'm there. Oh, the only thing I didn't get is eggs. I got extra lean beef mince and chicken breast. So my friend Jaden called me while I was in the grocery store, so I'll just call him back soon in like half an hour when he's done at the gym, and I'll cook my lunch now, have my lunch, and then call him. But while I'm eating, I'll get back to work. Good morning. So this morning I slept the fuck in. Like, not even like yesterday. I spoke about how like sleeping until 6 and whatever. Like, no, I like slept in today. But it was nice. Like, I just wanted to sleep, and now I feel actually well rested. I just didn't put an alarm on, and I did wake up at like 6 or something like that. Yeah, close to 6. And then I was like, checked my watch, how much sleep I got, and surprisingly didn't get enough sleep. So I was like, alright, well, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And so I did. No stress. And it's just weird to me making that okay. Like, it's okay to sleep. Like, yeah, I don't know. I think because, like, I feel like I should be just working 24/7, that, like, it feels rude of me to sleep. But I'm allowed to sleep. Wild concept. Anyway, this morning I'm going to the gym and we're going to train upper body and film some content. And then I didn't go bouldering yesterday, so I might do that today. I will go bouldering today because it's Wednesday and I still haven't gone climbing this week. Wild. I usually go climbing 2 to 3 times a week, but also I know that I don't know. I know that that will actually be realistic now that I've got an actual training plan that I'm following with running and the gym, like strength training. Plus I do want to fit in an F45 class once a week or fortnight at the least. But even then, like, then I've got to also fit in bouldering. Got to. I don't have to. I want to. And I'd love to be able to do bouldering twice a week. It just might not be like intense sessions or anything. And it's not like they aren't often intense sessions. Occasionally I'll feel sore from it, but only if I've ever had a couple weeks off, but it hasn't happened in a long time. Or that, like, I have just been there for hours and just tried really different things, but I just don't see that happening because I just don't have the capacity for it. So I think I'll just be going to climb for like 45 minutes to an hour and just enjoy it and just like have fun. But we're gonna have some pre-workout. I love my little supplements shelf. And then, like, that's not cute, but anyway, supplements. This is my non-stim. Maybe I will have non-stim pre because I have the energy. Honestly, it feels like I've had caffeine already. Like, I don't know, that feeling where you're caffeinated, essentially. I already have that, but I haven't had caffeine today. I've just had like my supplements and stuff. And as for my outfit, I'm wearing Indefinable The Label shorts, the power shorts, the subtle scrunch, and this is just like some like, I was gonna say shitty dupe of, I don't know, like the BBL jacket, but it's not shitty quality. It's just like not fantastically fitting, but it does the job well and truly. And then yeah, the Passion sports bra, Indefinable The Label, of course, which is my own activewear label, if you didn't already catch that by however many other times I've said it in my vlogs. And then just a random soft singlet from probably Cotton On or something. I think this jacket was also from Cotton On. I kind of like the asymmetrical, like where it peeks through. You're like, what is that? What's going on? Oh, Tastes so good. I will maybe vlog like bits of my workout, but I won't film the whole thing. But with this whole like vlog just being about wellness in general, like I just want to show you bits here and there of my training and my mindset around training, because that is a big part of wellness, is like your mindset around sleep and everything. And that's been a big topic in today's vlog, but it matters. So I want you to know that your wellness journey doesn't just come down to how many calories you're burning, it's also how you feel physically and mentally, because that's going to contribute at the end of the day to how you're going to show up physically, and that's going to contribute to how you reap results, essentially, if that's a big value of yours. So yeah, let's go. In this jacket. Hello. So I just got back from my little sunset walk and listening to a podcast. I've been loving podcasts lately, and I've also just been loving the past 3-4 days. I think I was already following them, but I didn't really understand how much I loved their content. Like when you follow people on Instagram, it feels sometimes very shallow, but not always. But it's usually, I notice it only seems shallow because they put so much more of their energy and their lifestyle and share much more value on YouTube. And so these people that I am talking about, I can't remember all their names, but I know that there's Nick Bear, he owns BPN, Bear Performance Nutrition, and another guy, Luke Hopkins, he's one of the athletes for it. And I wasn't already following Luke, but I was already following Nick Bear, and I just liked his like running content and stuff. I just thought it was, aesthetically pleasing and like, I guess, inspiring in that way. Just as like hybrid athlete running content, like grunge, but like cinematic look, like it's just nice to have on my feed. But that's what I mean by like, that's as deep as I saw it, but then just coming across their videos on YouTube. I think I watched some of Nick's first, then it led me to Luke's, and then more people's, and there were like documentaries on them, and then like Ironman training and stuff. So it's just gotten me really into their content, and it's just really like inspiring from the perspective of an athlete. Not that I'm not calling myself an athlete, but like from the athletic perspective of what they're physically doing, but also what they're creating from their life that they've chosen to live in this way, and like a business perspective as well, because Nick has Bear Nutrition, and also like their faith and the way that they approach life and family. It's like, wow, that's really inspiring. And so I've been trying to find more female creators that are also doing that. But yeah, I don't know, I've just been liking that. But I'm going to sit down and journal, but I just wanted to finish off this vlog and talk about like why I like journaling. Or I don't always like journaling. Sometimes I know that I need to rather than want to, because I just, especially here, like it's something that I've created as a habit again for now. And any time in my life where I've suspected that my mindset and my mental health might be less steady and stable. So when I did my bodybuilding show, I journaled every single day, and that routine helped for one thing, but also writing things out, just always having that opportunity to brain dump and to set myself up for the day. I did it every day, in my morning routine. You'll see in every vlog from then that I always did it, and yeah, I was really diligent with that routine, I suppose, but I had to across everything, whereas now it's like, if I forget, I'm not gonna shoot myself for it. I wouldn't have done that back then either. I would have just been sad about it though. But yeah, and then now and other points in my life, with like this big move and being so far away from everyone that I know deeply, and yeah, feeling lonely, to be honest. And I would obviously suspect that because I'm moving far away from everyone I know, so it makes sense. So I know in this period of time it would be very beneficial to have that routine of journaling, whether I want to or not. Just writing something is better than nothing. And sometimes you find, oh, I don't have anything to write about, then you start writing, and then you find something in your head that you are glad that you're able to get out, and because you're just giving yourself that opportunity. It's like having a psychologist, or even meeting up with a friend, or having a phone call with someone kind of religiously, like whether it's once a week, once a month, whatever. It's just giving you that opportunity to do that. Yeah, so I'm going to journal. So that's just another part of my well-rounded, what I consider my well-rounded version of wellness, where I encapsulate like my mental, physical, internal health. And that to me is what gives me life. To be dramatic, but also to be legitimate about it, because I would die without water, food, and I would probably want to die without the other physical and mental things that I do. That is very dramatic, I apologise, but also that's me. Okay, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you in the next video.